So, I guess it's time to say goodbye to 2023. Okay, it is now raining. There you go. To summarize 2023, it has been the most hardest, most draining, most rewarding, and the biggest lesson I've ever had in life. So I made this video to reflect on everything that's happened and everything that I've learned. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay. Hello. Right. So to give some context, my name is Toby and I'm 19 years old. So 2023 is the first year of university for me. It's also the first year I started working permanently part-time and creating videos consistently. And the first year I became an adult. To be fair, I'm still living in my parents' house, but this year I thought it was the year I would be moving out. I started uni doing a software engineering degree, which I had assumed was what I was going to be doing for the rest of my life. But things didn't really pan out as I thought it would. After a lot of discussion and a lot of prayer, I made my decision to change my degree to business halfway through the year. This decision didn't come easy, and I ended up discussing it with my parents for about 2 months before I made the change. But by May, I had switched my degree from software engineering to a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in marketing and information systems. During this time, things were tough. I was working 20 hours a week while studying full-time. I felt exhausted and extremely drained, but I made it through and somehow passed all my courses. Thank God, and thanks Evelyn. The first half of this year was strange. I had a few friends from high school come with me to uni, but somehow I fell out of touch with most of them quickly. But I managed to make some new friends who I became really close with within the first trimester. It wasn't easy, but I managed to always have a group of friends around me that I trusted. I thank God for all the people that He surrounded me with, who were there for me and supported me throughout this year. But this also brought out a few more lessons in my life. During this time, I really learned the importance of patience, waiting on God's timing, and praying, trusting God's plans. It wasn't easy, but I grew a lot in these areas. Secondly, I learned the importance of exploring, finding new ideas and what really sticks to you. I've always hated the idea of being stuck in a career that I don't like, so finding what I wanted in my life was super important to me. The second half of the year, I started my new degree, which after a few weeks became apparent that it was the right choice. I truly enjoyed the courses and I could see how what I was learning could be applied to real situations. But then, things happened. Trust issues and instability within the people most connected to me started to change things. My grandmother died and life has started to really turn sideways. Work started getting too much, studies was overwhelming, I was forcing myself to create content, and at the core of it, I neglected my health. I started exploring moving out the house in escape of support. I couldn't take everything that was going on. I let my situation dictate my actions, and I relied on some of my friends for support that I shouldn't have asked for. It really took a huge toll on me, my friends, and my family. I ended up hurting the people closest to me, and it felt like I was taking a few steps backwards. Thankfully, I have people in my life who confronted me and guided me on the right path, showing me where I had gone wrong and what I should be doing about it. I realized this whole time that I hadn't been relying on God fully, and that He wants me to give Him all of my problems. I shouldn't have let my situation dictate my actions, and I should have really taken better care of myself and not let my pride get in the way of me. It was a learning curve. My relationship with God has been very messy, up and down honestly. But it's comforting to know that God has a plan for me, He loves and cares for me regardless of what I do, and that He has a plan for me and His grace is enough. I just need to trust in Him. He loved me so much that even though I made so many mistakes and hurt so many different people, He sent his son Jesus to die in my place, and through Jesus' sacrifice, my relationship with God is restored. It hurted a lot this year. I saw friends come, I saw friends go. I made a lot of mistakes. A lot of things changed around me, and I tried to do everything by myself. But I've learned a lot of lessons, and I think this is why 2023 is so important to me. Here's to 2024.